Today is a great day because we're going to be upgrading our McLaren 12C. If you see in front of us, we have the OEM engine cover, and to the right of us, we have a real carbon fiber engine cover. And I'm super pumped up because I am always on eBay. Like, I'm just always searching, and I saw this and it was used and it was like a whole setup, and I looked at it and I looked at it and I looked at the different prices, and I was like, man, I think that is a deal. So I pulled the trigger and I'm super excited already because this is a big difference in our engine. So what we're gonna be doing in this video is we're gonna put them on the engine, but I'm also gonna talk about the engine bay because there's a little bit of drama in the engine bay of McLarens. If you own one, you already know. And I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm gonna be doing because I think it's smart. I'm gonna be operating the McLaren a little bit like a race car. I'm gonna be driving it nice, but I'm gonna be running the engine bay more in a functional aspect than a visual aspect. So let's go ahead and get started. So most aftermarket carbon fiber covers are not going to come with hardware. And I think the previous owner put this tape on here, but when you flip this over, you're going to see a little bit of the difference. Right here in this one, I already kind of took the things that were on it and put it on this one. And that is 3 little bushings. So we have a bushing right there, a bushing right there, and a bushing right there. And if we pan over to the other one, you can see that they're empty now. And they each have these 3 types of screws, and those are the screws that hold down this cover right here. And so what I did is I took off the little bushing cushion things, and I made sure I put down the screws, and that was pretty much it for this one. So this is ready to go. This one's being replaced, and to be honest with you, this is just, it doesn't look good. And this texture is really hard to clean. If you own a McLaren, you know what I'm talking about. It's really hard to clean, and it just shows a little bit of age. And this awesome carbon fiber one just looks amazing. The great thing about our car is that we have the carbon fiber interior package, and we also have the carbon fiber side mirrors, which are super cool. I love those things. So those bushings that I just showed you, they go on these little ball nuts. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place this over here. Try to align everything I can the best and push it down. Easy install, but look at the difference, guys. Whoa, I'm so pumped up. Well, this isn't the only part that we got. We got the part for the coolant tank, and let's go ahead and show you that. So here is the cover for the coolant reservoir tank, and we had to do a little bit of work as well on here. We had to transfer our ball nuts, and then we had to do the screws as well. I actually left one out because of the alignment. It's just gonna be easier, it's not a big deal. But let's go ahead and install it and you will see the difference. So we took off our coolant fill cap and we're gonna slide this over. And those ball nuts, they're kind of going to align and they should start locking down. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and put back our cap. And then you're going to hear a click and it should be like that. All right, so we have part of our engine covers installed. But this is what I'm going to be doing, guys. I'm not going to be installing the side ones because they're a pain in the butt to get out. And not only that, I am slowly replacing coolant clamps. And I really like being able to see the top of the engine. I like to keep track of what's going on. I like to clean it. I like to make sure nothing's leaking. As far as operating the car, this is more maintenance and operator friendly. You're able to keep an eye on what's going on with your engine. And I absolutely love that I could do that compared to it being covered up and being confused. And I also think it's kind of nice to let it kind of air out a little bit more. Whenever I turn off the car and I'm done for the day, I pop this thing open and I even let it kind of air out more. But I realized that some of the holes where the original engine cover were exposed, and look what I did, guys. I put titanium bolts running along where the original cover was on. And not only that, we're going to be ordering some touch-up paint because the original engine covers, they're such a pain to remove that they usually scratch the car. So we're going to be touching stuff up, and I really think this look This looks really good with the carbon fiber and also with the exposed engine. It's both functional and it looks good. It's the small things that add up. But in this situation, I really think that this is a big deal because it really makes the engine bay look really good. I'm super excited, and you can never go wrong with carbon fiber. So we're slowly making sure that our McLaren is gonna be spec'd out. Like, I'm looking for parts, usually I'm looking for good deals, but this is a beautiful color combination. I love the carbon fiber, and I'm slowly gonna replace things, some of the things that I can replace, because this car just looks amazing already. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. You guys take care, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.